Hey, good morning, folks. A lot of times what I like to do is come out to the beach. This is called Ponquag Beach out in the Hamptons. It's not Southampton, but it's the Hamptons on the left. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. And this is like an area where you don't have the pretentious people. You just come out, chill, watch the sunrise. Really nice people, surfers and whatnot. You don't have many surfers here on Long Island, but here it's like a mecca for surfing. It's really beautiful. So what I wanted to talk to you about today was the markets. With the president, unfortunately, God bless him, and I hope him and his wife and everybody that surrounds him is healthy. You know, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, Democrat, Republican. Nobody wants to see anybody sick, and you want people. Life is too short to wish poor things on people. But it is going to impact the market. It has impacted the market, and what we're seeing as we proceed into election day is volatility stabilize. And what I mean by that is that it's not a good thing. It looks as though we may have liftoff on volatility. But I don't want to be doom and gloom here. What I wanted to say is that what we are seeing are some pockets of strength. Industrial metals like U.S. Steel, the Dow Transports rallying, home builders at all-time highs this past week. So all is not that bad. We saw jobless claims come in favorably on Friday, which is good to see. So while volatility is expected to be higher through election day, and this time of year is not favorable towards gold, we did lighten up. We booked profits on half of our gold mining trade last week, and I think we are going to probably see gold come in, the miners come in, maybe silver. Silver's an industrial metal as well. You never know with silver. It can move up higher with steel and whatnot. But we've lightened up on that area. I think the dollar may rally this coming week. That's not a good thing for the price of gold. But you need to have some gold in the miners as you go into election day, because if there's a contested election, or unfortunately, you know, some people may not want to hear this, if you have a Democratic turnover, you need to own gold. I mean, the dollar is just going to tank because the social welfare spending is just going to be out of control. Because no matter who gets in, Republican, Democrat, we are a deficit spending country. It's just a matter of how much money we're going to print. So this is all not going to end well, no matter who gets into office. It all depends upon who do you want to manage the downside when it does come. And I would argue that the good part about having a incumbent president, meaning one that cannot run for re-election again due to term limits, is that for his legacy, like when Ronald Reagan first came into office, and to his credit, it was his first term, he bit the bullet. He told Chair Volcker to lift interest rates as high as he needed to kill inflation. And we were sent into a recession. We need the same thing right here, right now, after Election Day. And I think that President Trump is the one to do that. And I don't want to make this political, but it matters to the market. It matters to our future way of living. Do we want government telling us how to live our lives vis-a-vis what kind of health care we get, how high our taxes are? They already do that, but if you want a social welfare state, they need to go a lot higher, and not just for the rich. So I don't want to pay for all this. We've been doing this since 1967, since Lyndon Baines Johnson, the worst president in history, passed all that legislation, the New Deal, not the New Deal, the Great Society. This has not worked out well. You've seen the breakup of the nuclear family. So we need to get back to basics. We need to get back to capitalism. What we have right now is not capitalism. It's social welfare for corporations, and that needs to end. So there needs to be a new balance. We need to have a lot more fiscal discipline. President Biden is not going to do it. This is not about politics. It's about making money. Right, so I want to make money. We're not going to do it in a social welfare state unless, of course, we short the market, unless they ban it. So with that, keep an eye on the Dow Transports. Keep an eye on the industrial metals. They're sending us a signal. I think that if energy begins to take off, that's a signal that we need to see, that we're seeing the light get lit under the U.S. economy. So go check out best stock charts for the coming week. Also with members on the week ahead commentary. I went into this with great detail. It's posted in the members area. Go check it out. And everybody enjoy the remainder of your weekend, and I'll leave you off with this view. Stunning, right? Gorgeous. Be well.